Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pokemon Fire Red. Alright, I think I mentioned in the last episode we're probably gonna have to do a little bit of grinding here before we take on the Elite Four. I'm assuming I'm gonna shoot for level 52 on the team. I think is what I'm gonna go for, and so there are no more trainers for us to access. So we just gotta go back to Victory Road and fight everyone. I guess we'll start with Kingler. I went ahead, these stupid stones. I went ahead and looked to see what the final level was for that Charizard. He's the big troublemaker for the team. And yeah, we're not prepared for him now. So we'll just bike back and forth here, and we'll just go until whoever the lead Pokemon is about to faint, and then we'll just switch to the next one, and we'll just cycle through that way. I think that's going to be our most efficient way to get all the team caught up. Hopefully to a point where at least a couple of my guys can handle more than one of those flamethrowers. And we don't find ourselves in a situation where we got to stall them out again like we did last time. If worse comes to worse, we always can do that, but I prefer not to. Already did one cheesy fight. Well, of course, we'll potentially gain levels in the Elite Four as well, but I don't think we can count on that to get us to the point we need to be to take them on. I was debating. I wasn't really sure if this was the way to go and go ahead and do the grind on stream, but I'm going to offer the full experience. If there's any comments or anything that imply that you guys don't want to see this, then in the future we won't have grinds. I'll do those off stream. But I'd rather share the whole experience with you guys. Now in this game there is some post game. We're probably not going to do that. That would require me catching 60 Pokemon. I'm not even sure how many it has me claimed as caught, because there is a Cerulean Cave, which is the home of Mewtwo. But you have to do some side thing. We did in an earlier episode, we did Islands 1, 2, and 3. There's a Island 4 and 5 as well, and there's some side stuff you got to do with those guys on those islands. You have to collect a Ruby and a Sapphire, and you have to get the National Dex and to become Pokemon Champion before you're even allowed into Cerulean Cave. And I could be wrong, but at least the way it looked to me is like it's not even going to be fun to do the 4 and 5 island portion of that metric to get into the final stage of the game. So I'm just going to go ahead and ignore it. And so I'm kind of debating right now, should I could turn down the game volume and crank up the speed and just get through this real quick. This grind here. I don't know. We'll just do it natural for now. If I start feeling like it's getting too boring, then we'll go ahead and we'll speed things up. Oh boy. I wish I had some more comments or anything to work with. That way I could do like a Q&A or something like that here. And that's something that could be done in the future if and when this channel starts to grow. And I think I think I've decided for the next game I'm probably going to do Outer Worlds. I've never played it on PC before, which is how I'll have to do it here. I did buy the Nintendo Switch version, and that's the way I played it, which I saw a bunch of reviews that said it was terrible, it's an awful port and stuff like that. Like, I mean, there was some texture pop-in and stuff like that, but it didn't ruin the game for me, so I really don't know what all the crying's about. The main thing for me is things like slowdown and stuff like that, and there was like, I think throughout the whole game there was like 1 or 2 instances where that happened, so it wasn't a huge deal. But yeah, once the frame rate gets so choppy it becomes unplayable, that definitely, I don't like that at all. But texture, you know, late texture loading, to me that's not a big deal. It's a mud shot. I want to try to conserve on power points a little bit. Oh my goodness. Just barely not strong enough, really. Alright, at least he's going to waste his turn on Foresight. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this late in the game they still have first form Pokemon. The amount of experience they're giving at this point is very inadequate. I feel like we'd probably actually be in a better position if I had not gone with a full team of 6. You know, the experience points on that extra 1 or 2 Pokemon being spread between the other 4 or 5 probably would have made a huge difference. We'll try a mud shot. Probably would have made a huge difference on the rest of the team, because the main thing is if we can outspeed that Charizard, we'll be fine. Charizard's pretty quick. It's one of the knocks that I at least understand on choosing Bulbasaur as a starter, is just the sheer power and speed of Charizard. Venusaur and to a greater degree, Blastoise is quite a bit slower and much easier to deal with. Oh, come on, right there. And I didn't look to see what the level growth class that Kingler is in. If he's a slower one like Arcanine is, it kind of seems like he is. It seems like it takes him a while to level up. Mr. Mime, of course, is going to level up the fastest. Kingler up to 48. So it's looking like we're probably going to have to do 2, maybe 3 trips between the Pokemon Center and then just biking back and forth here to grind up. We gain that level, so hopefully Mudshot will one-shot these lower level Machops now, save on those Surf power points. I guess there's quite a bit of a range here. This is what it's looking like. That's okay. I'm wondering, let's go ahead, we got options. Let's turn battle animations off for now. Text speed, battle scene off. That'll help speed it up a little bit. I want to do the fast forward as a last resort, but I also don't want to spend 3 hours grinding. So we gotta find a nice balance point here. Because even the level 48 Onix there is not giving a whole lot. We got a Zubat. We'll go ahead and stomp on Zubat. Ah, that's 262. That's like nothing. Like, why is he even here? Why is that Zubat even here? What purpose does he serve? Pokemon half his level that give more experience points. It's ridiculous. As far as who to level up, Kingler and Arcanine are probably going to be the most important. Make sure they get to those early mid-50s range. These weaker guys we were using the mud shots on. Excellent. That's interesting. I guess rock is weak to ground, but ground does not resist ground, making it super effective, the mud shot. So I wonder if that mud shot can take down that Onix then. If we get one more level out of Kingler, we can use those guillotines too. Got a Primeape. What's probably best for him? Mud shot maybe? Oh, so close. But that also was a critical, so gotta keep that in mind. He's gonna cross chop, that's probably gonna hurt pretty bad. Woohoo! Alright, we'll finish him with a stomp, and then Kingler will get rotated. Alright, let's go Venusaur. Yeah, Outer Worlds is a super fun game. The writing in it's really good. Gameplay's pretty solid. It's not super challenging, but it is in the neighborhood of challenging. We'll get a much more modern game mixed in here. This game I think is from like 2004 or something like that, so it's been around. And there's a Marowak. I didn't think to look when Venusaur gets the hold on, I gotta mess with something here real quick. Where is... Alright. Back to the game. Alright, Venusaur's almost up to the next level. Sorry, I'm messing with settings and stuff. Just trying to get everything dialed in right where I want it. Venusaur up to 48. We are, since we can't use the sleep toxic strat in here, once we do go for the Elite Four, we're probably going to do the Sunny Day Solar Beam combo. I think will be the most beneficial. A stockpile? I'm not familiar with that. Alright, we're probably going to run from our box in the future. Oh, that's for a spit up move. Let's put him to sleep. We're not doing a whole lot of damage, and he's going to resist the grass move, Razor Leaf. Shed Skin cured its problem. Alright, Stockpile's gonna waste his time. Yeah, we'll just run for Marbox in the future. This is not a good use of time. Good XP though. But we could fight a couple different Pokemon and get more than that in way less time. Let's see how much Razor Leaf does. That's pretty good. And we got the critical, nice. Good chunk of XP, nice. There's a Golbat. I mean, he's probably not even worth the experience. Let's just get out of here. Hit that Razor Leaf. I know there's the move sweet scent that increases encounter rates. Is there an item that does the same thing in this game? I'm not really sure. Actually, I don't even know if sweet scent does that in this game, to be honest. I know it does in future games. Well, this might take more than 2 trips. We'll see. Whoops. Super effective. Not running into as many Onyx as I would like. I could, in theory, use my max repels to try to get rid of these weaker little riffraffs, but we just need encounters. We need to get as many as we can and just keep rolling along. What's going on here? I'll just run from this guy. Oh, come on now. Just talking about how we needed encounters. Alright. Sorry about that, having a couple little technical difficulties on my end. We decided Golbat's not worth it, can't escape for some reason. Oh, now he uses Mean Look, so I guess we can escape. Let's just put him to sleep then. And we'll start cutting at him. We'll see. I doubt he's going to give very good experience. That's one of the weakest second form Pokemon. Cut's a pretty weak move, unfortunately. But his flying typing and his poison, I'm pretty sure his flying poison both resist grass type moves, so Razor Leaf ain't going to do a dang thing. Oh, down goes Venusaur. Alright, who's next in line? Is Hitmonchan. Alright, out goes Hitmonchan then. And we'll go ahead and Thunder Punch him. Air Cutter's probably going to hurt. Oh yeah. Yeah, Hitmonchan's a little more frail, so I don't think he's going to last quite as long doing this stuff, but he does have good type coverage, so maybe that'll help him. He can just be a one-shot machine. Should just be able to Sky Uppercut. I think I mentioned it before, Hitmonlee is generally considered as the better of the two special fighting types in this game. He's definitely better as a pure fighting type. Hitmonchan, on the other hand, gets a little more variety. That's why we chose him. Well, Hitmonchan's run might be short-lived. Hopefully we can at least get one level on him before we got to change up. He's running into all fighting types. Sky Uppercut this Machoke. He's gonna submission. That'll probably finish me off, I bet. Yep. Alright, who's next then? Mr. Mime? Mime's problem's going to be power points. His magical leaf, he's got a fair amount, but he doesn't have much in the way of, Psychic's only 10. Trying to learn Baton Pass, we don't want that. Well, that'll let you pass off your stat buffing moves to the next Pokemon and switch out. Alright, we got Mr. Mime up front. Now, Mr. Mime should be pretty well suited to this cave. We got mostly rock, ground, and fighting types, with a couple Zubats and Golbats mixed in. So his moveset should be ideal. I'm gonna Magical Leaf the Rock and Ground types, and Psychic the Fighting types, no problem. Even with his boosted experience though, those first form guys aren't giving us too much. Yeah, they're going to be quad weak to this. So this is one of the rare scenarios where Magical Leaf's definitely going to be better than Psychic. And by the time I'm done grinding, there's going to be a big trench war into this cave. Now we're not going to try to keep levels even while we're here. We're just as far as the Pokemon can go, that's how much experience they get. We'll go heal and then we'll do the cycle again. And we'll do that cycle two or three times, then we'll give the Elite Four a try. Just as we sit now, we're definitely not prepared. That's all there is to it. So this whole episode will probably be grinding. Ooh, almost. I didn't realize when we left the cave, but Mr. Mime was actually behind on a level. It was very surprising. He's normally in the lead all the time. That's how it goes when you're the best. Mr. Mime's probably going to run out of power points before he runs out of health. That'll probably be what ends his training session. Nobody's even touched him yet. I guess maybe once we run out of Psychics and all we have is Magical Leaf, maybe when we run into Pokemon where Magical Leaf's not really a great option, maybe he'll start getting hit then, but for now, he is absolutely tailor-made for this cave. It's almost not even worth it using. Yeah, we're not even going to bother with that. That's how little experience they give, and wasting one of our precious Psychics on that. Nah, not worth it. Let's see if a Magical Leaf can take down this Machop. Yeah, it can. Alright. That's worth it. We're definitely going to turn battle animations back on for the Elite Four once we go for it. Yeah, Mr. Mime still has not been touched. He's going to end up, by the time we're done with these rounds, he's going to end up being level 60 something, and everyone else is going to be in the early 50s. Oh, here we go. Here might be something. Magical Leaf's probably not going to one-shot. Nope. See how bad his bone meringue. Oh, he's gonna thrash. How bad's this gonna hurt? That hurts real bad. That was a critical hit, of course. Now, I do believe friendship is in this game, so we don't want to put him in a situation where I'm just letting him faint over and over again, and my Pokemon start hating me. I don't have any friendship reliant moves, but it can I think it can affect other stats. Is this gonna get him over the edge? Oh, so close. Just watching those XP bars slowly creep their way up. This one will definitely get it. Now remember, Magical Leaf cannot miss. Doesn't matter what they do. This inevitably is a large component of a lot of RPGs, especially the turn-based RPGs. Action RPGs, a lot of times you can go into a big fight under-leveled, and there's a lot more skill involved in those games. And you can kind of overcome it by either using a cheesy strat or skill. Oh, you knew Psychic was going to take it down. Not worth our time. I think in Generation 9 and in the new Pokemon games, there should be a Zubat specific repel item. I think that would definitely help the gameplay. Just keep that in mind, Game Freak, if you ever see this. Or they could beef up Zubat and make him actually worth something. They kind of did with adding his third stage evolution of Crobat, which is actually a pretty good Pokemon. But I mean, these wild encounters with Zubats they're just a waste of time. They don't do anything. This right here, this grind, is really making me regret using all those repels in the past just to get through the caves nice and quickly. I had a feeling this would become an issue, but and this is something I think in later games they're paced out to where if you fight the trainers, you're fine. This one, I mean, we're close to being fine, but it's just that Charizard. That's really all I'm worried about. That's what's gonna be the roadblock. We might have some issues with some Elite Four members, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Intimidate. Oh no, my physical attack's gonna be cut. That I don't use at all with this Pokemon. Up to level 50. Safeguard. Do we want that? Let's see what Safeguard does. Protects user problems from all status problems for 5 turns. That's pretty good. But I don't think it's as good as what we got set up here. If I was allowed to have a 5th move, we'd definitely take it. But I think Magical Leaf, Psychic, yeah, I think we're better off with what we got. Okay, so that's what that does. They kept using that in, I forget who it was, but so yeah, some trainers in here kept using that against me. That's what they're trying to prevent poison, I guess. Alright, here goes the last Psychic. Then we'll go until we either run out of Magical Leafs or he takes pretty much any more damage. We'll switch him out for the next one, next Pokemon. Well, he's going to be most of the way to level 51, I think, by the time we're done. I forgot to check if we can buy ethers in the Indigo Plateau Pokemart. I think you can. I really just don't remember. That's why in the past I've held off from using them. Alright, at best Mr. Mime's got 4 more battles. Which, in theory, as long as the right Pokemon show up, that could get him to 51. He could be at 51 before his grind is over. And Geodude's not going to help very much. Either way, we'll take him down. I'm surprised there's level 34 Geodudes in here, but I don't remember seeing like a whole lot of Gravelers. Like, he should be evolved by now. And here we go. We will not one-shot. We're probably going to get hit. And that'll probably be the end of Mr. Mime's grind. False swipe. Didn't do much. But this should get him to 51, and then we'll move on to the next Pokemon. Excellent. Now we got Arcanine. I don't even remember what Arcanine's holding. Is he still holding the cleanse tag that doesn't work? I think he might be. We'll have to, before we do the Elite Four, we'll have to go through our items and see what held items I have and what's going to be useful. Now, in that first battle against Charizard, if you watch the previous episode, he was really the only one who stood a chance against Charizard. He could at least take 3 hits from Flamethrower. And I think Krabby was second best, and he could take 2. Even with this water typing resistance. I guess Arcanine resisted too. Dragon Breath. Great, paralysis. Good grief. Yeah, Arcanine and Fearow are going to have trouble here, it looks like. Fearow, we might be best off just running away from all the rock types. Alright, we definitely got to cure that paralysis. That is going to... I want a full heal, not a full restore. Did I pass him up? There they are. I knew I had a bunch of them. That is one thing that's going to help Arcanine, is that Intimidate. They won't be able to hit it full power. It's going to Thrash. That's a pretty strong move, but didn't do too much. Now the rock types here also do have ground typing, which is weak against flying for Fearow. It's more so the rock moves that I'm concerned with. Fighting types won't stand a chance. Let's see if we can Fire Blast this guy, rather than using up our flamethrowers. Or Flame Wheel, I'm sorry. Yep, that does the job. We'll go ahead and flamethrower the Geodudes. I think, yeah, with his resistance, I don't think Flame Wheel would have taken care of business. Man, Arcanine is just a beast. He's tanky. He hits hard. Like, pretty much his only weakness is water, and I guess ground type. Let's see what Bite does. It's a pretty weak move, but well, that was a critical. I was wanting to do that more as a test to see if that was a acceptable move choice for these the lower level 34 guys, but I guess we'll have to wait till next time. Can't believe this is considered fast text speed. I wish there was an option for instant text speed, because it's not that quick. Let's see if Bite will take care of him with Chop. Oh no, he resists that. Yeah, I think we were using Flame Wheels. I think that's the answer for Machop. Yeah. But we can bite those Geodudes. I guess Arcanine's not having too much trouble. It's more so that he can be hit, and he's getting chipped at a little bit over the course of all this, and I mean, he's the slow experience group, so he just needs a lot more experience to get to that next level than a lot of the other guys on the team. I bet we can just bite this Zubat. I don't remember if poison resists dark, does it? This might be a mistake. Oh no, we're fine. Yeah, with him just being able to bite the Zubats, it's taking about as much time really as running away from him. Iron Tail does almost nothing. Yeah, Fire's strong against Steel type moves, so I don't know why he was picking Iron Tail. Now that flamethrower did a lot more than the previous one. Pretty much once we're out of flamethrowers, Arcanine's done for. With all these rock types, they're going to resist strength as well, even though strength's a pretty powerful move. Let's just try to squeeze one more level out. We're almost there. Dang it. This might push us over. We might need one more. But we are running low on flamethrowers, so that's going to be an issue. Onyx was burned. So the attack is double cut. Yeah. Did what, 3 damage there? Hurt by the burn. We could probably flame wheel to finish then. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right there. So close. Arbok. This will definitely get us there. So you gonna intimidate back? Sure is. Now see, I turned battle animations off, but it still does all that crapola. I don't know why. I would consider that a battle animation. I don't know, I guess I'm crazy. We'll get that flame wheel, we'll finish them off. Get that next level. And we will switch to the next Pokemon. Or the last one. Whoop, not bag. Come on. There we go. Switch with Fearow. Drill peck at him. Right about half. Now I'm wanting to say I think Fearow's one of my faster levelers I got here, so we might be able to get a little something out of him. What we really need is we need that speed. If we can get multiple people outspeed Charizard, multiple Pokemon to outspeed Charizard, we'll be fine, just fine. We just got to be able to hit him and get that damage on him. Whoops. Ah, that should be fine. Yep, fine, just fine. Getting trigger happy with the button mashes, but we know Aerial Ace will work on these Machops, so we'll go ahead and do it. And up to 47. Trying to learn agility. Nah, we don't need that. It would be useful if whatever Pokemon he uses before Charizard, we can use those agilities and beef up the speed, but that is very unlikely to happen. Let's see, is it even worth fighting these guys? We'll probably have to double edge them. Oh, they kind of resist normal moves too, don't they? Yeah, that doesn't do much, and we're going to get hit with a recoil. What's he going to do? Sandstorm. We'll see how much Drill Peck does. We'll finish this Onix off, but I got a feeling it's not going to be worth our time to fight these rock types with Fearow. Drill Peck's a little stronger and it's got Stab. Honestly, we're better off just running away at this point. Yeah, let's just get out of here before we take too much damage and end his grinding session too early. We don't want to sell him short. He's not our most important member of the team, but he's made a difference several times in the past. And we'll just run from the rock types. That's what we're looking for. Where'd all those Primeapes I was running into earlier go? That's what he needs. Lots of experience, and he'll be able to one-shot him no problem. probably aerial ace a Zubat, I bet. Oh yeah, no problem. I want to do the stream now and then maybe do another one later on tonight and hopefully finish this game, and tomorrow we can start anew. Well, we'll see how that goes. And like I said earlier in the stream, I'm probably not going to be doing the post game. It just doesn't seem like it'll be really that fun. Just seems like it's just something to do. Which in a lot of these Pokemon games, that kind of seems to be the case with the post-game content. I know when I played Sword and Shield on my Switch, and yeah, post-game on that was pretty lame. Chasing the... I mean, it was okay, I guess. I think it's better than what's going on here. But yeah, chasing around the two guys with the stupid haircuts or whatever. No, it wasn't really that interesting. Post-game in games like these should feel like little miniature additional adventures rather than like just some BS that was kind of tacked on at the end. The whole collect the Ruby and Sapphire and give them to Celio on one island thing definitely feels like all it's for is to gatekeep trading between Diamond and Pearl in this game, and gatekeep Cerulean Cave, which houses Mewtwo. Like, that's all it's for. And I mean, once you got to Mewtwo, there's nothing else to do in the game. So you can only get the most powerful Pokemon after everything else is done. How much fun is that? I guess, I mean, you use them in battles via link cable, but I don't have a way to do that. So what's the point? We'll drill pick. He should be neutral. That did not do a whole lot of damage. He's gonna stockpile for his spit up move. Or he's gonna use acid instead. Whatever. Stockpiled just for fun. Alright, we're getting close to the point where we're gonna have to heal again. Unless we start getting lucky and getting all these Primeapes. So if we get, another 12 Primeapes in a row, that's lots of experience, and we'd just be able to one-shot them with Drill Peck, no problem. Probably get a couple levels out of that, but I got a feeling it's not going to work that way. Oh, Machoke's good too. Whoa, I did not expect that. Submission probably hurt a little bit, yeah. Well, that ended Fearow. Yeah, we'll use the next Pokemon. We're not gonna waste this experience. Let's get it on Kingler. And we'll go ahead, we'll Surf at him. Surf's got 100 accuracy. Alright, and we are off to the Pokemon Center. Got all these stupid rocks in the way. Like, who does that? Where in the world does something like that exist? Alright, I'm gonna heal up. I'll be back in just a second. Got something to take care of real quick.